Just giving this a moment because, I rarely announce my live chats. I got to get in where I fit in as usual, guys. But while I'm waiting for people to drop in to the live chat, I want to thank everybody for all the support and love that they show on the channel. Hey, Wavy. Hey, Maureen. Hey, Tracy. See, Tracy is the loyal subscriber that inspired this live chat. I told her I would come on today and talk about this. I don't have a lot of time, but I definitely wanted to touch on it because, this is actually something real, and it can be a trigger for a survivor who has had a relationship with a narcissist. Okay. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Miss Mia Z. Aw, great. Great, honey. And reread it too. Miss Mina Miss Mina Z got some email coaching from Coach Lakia, and I hope that that blesses her. And I'm definitely here if you want to continue that journey, sweetie. But reread it too, because a lot of pearls in there that'll help you along the way. Hey, Rose. Hey, Caroline. Aw, thank you, gal. I know I'm a little boosty today. It's summer, summertime is coming, and I like to have fun in the summer. Ohio side, wow, today was literally our anniversary, and I didn't notice till this popped up. Oh my God, what a coincidence. Yeah. Hey, Dorothy, Jermitra, Julie, and Liz. All right, guys. So, like I was saying, when we're in that relationship, we're taking in a lot and we're experiencing a lot. And these anniversary dates, for those of you who got married, engaged, or, anything monumental, your first date, you're remembering these things because you were doing it with your heart, Um, but I understand that these dates can be a trigger to a survivor as they're healing in the healing process. So let's talk about that. This is where the story that you're telling yourself is going to come into play, guys. All right. Does that date have to be a doom and gloom? Like, oh my gosh, this was the day that I married the narcissist. It was the worst day of my life. I know. Thank you, Wavy. I seen that. We are at 16K and it's been like a year and a half. So, I can't complain about that. This YouTube thing is you do it in steps and it takes a while to grow a channel. But if you guys continue to like the videos and comment and push it out there, the content and stuff, that's really helpful, guys. That's a great way to help push it out there and spread the awareness. That's good, Latanya. You just now making it to a live chat. She done been on a Patreon and everything, and you ain't been to a live chat yet. So, yeah, these anniversary dates can be triggers, all right? So this is where we have to change the story that we're telling ourselves. And I was just telling Tracy this the other day, yesterday, that let that date, let it, what is the word? What is the word that I'm trying to get right now? I'm sorry, guys. I had a few sessions today and my brain just went, whew, like, we're taking a lunch break. We have to change what the date, what it resembles to us, what it's going to stand for, right? Let it liberate you. Let it be your date of liberation. Let it be your date of awakening, like the beginning of your journey back to yourself. That's the word. Represents, Jill. Thank you. That is the word that your girl was trying to come up with. We have to change what that date represents, of course. You can let it be a doom and gloom, or you can let it be something positive because it's not all negative, guys. That relationship, like I said, the universe is using the narcissist's dark energy to lighten yours. It presented an opportunity for you to work on, the broken aspects of your core. That's all that narcissist was doing. They were exploiting, those aspects of yourself. It's Lakia, not Lakeisha. So, let's just change, what you want that date to represent for you. All right. That's the main thing that needs to occur. And then on that date, make it a celebration of your breakthrough, a celebration of how far you've come. Like, turn it into something positive. Tracy says, even though it was fake to him, it meant something to me, but I understand he's a con artist. Exactly. Exactly. So what it can mean to you is, the beginning of your journey of being awakened, do something nice for yourself, make it a positive thing. Like, it's pretty simple. Make it a positive thing to see how far you've come, how you've been delivered, how you've, liberated yourself from a suppressive situation. Like, let it be something positive. All right. Oh, it's okay, Jill. I wasn't, saying it in like a mean way or nothing. How many people have said, Lakeisha, yeah, and do something for yourself. Make it a good thing, make it a positive thing. Miss Mina says, you're the bomb, and I hope that every soul who follows you is following your advice. Don't be afraid to take that step. Nothing is forever, so the pain will turn into joy one day. It does. It does. Like, you can always make lemon into lemonade. Valerie says, I have to share this. You're really helping me a lot. Yeah. Yeah, make it a day of celebration, not a day of you running all the negative um, experiences through your mind all day and, being sucked into depression. Like, turn it into a day of liberation. Like, all right, yeah, I committed to the narcissist on this day. And really, it was coming into cohesiveness with the university and committing to you getting closer to yourself, because you had to go through that journey to get to where you are today, right? One thing led to another. So it was all a part of your process. So just look at it as a part of your process, a part of your liberation, a part of your illumination, a part of your awakening, and just let it be a measure to how far you come. You could celebrate that. That's something to have a toast to. That's something, to be proud of, okay? And be proud of yourself that you loved yourself to get out of this situation and do better and command better for your life. Maureen says narcs are bullies. Be grateful we freed from them and didn't stay the victim. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I don't want you to revert back to a victim mind like every time, I don't want it to be a trigger for you. So I've said in other videos where we can take what are triggers now and we can minimize them and eventually eliminate them. So if you learn to look at that date as something else, like let it represent something positive instead of negative, then here we are minimizing and then eliminating a trigger off the list here. Hey, Tanisha. Tracy said, if it wasn't for the darkness, I wouldn't have found me. Yeah, because it gets your attention, doesn't it? It will jolt you and get your attention. Dorothy says, my daughter's 6-year death anniversary is coming on the 15th of this month. My ex-narcissist keep calling me about trying to act like he really cares. Any advice? I don't want to share that day. Remain no contact. And, hold on, somebody's texting me, guys. I would remain no contacts, Dorothy, and, my condolences for your daughter. I know with 6 years that you're learning how to cope with it, but, you'll always feel a sting behind that because I'm sure that you loved your daughter. So I would do something in your daughter's honor. And a lot of times people make a person's death about their death instead of their life. So I would make that day about your daughter's life. I would focus on her life more than, that moment of her death. Because the moment of the death is such a short moment in a person's life, typically speaking. And all the years that they lived here on earth and all the beautiful things that they liked. I would make it about that. I would, if she had any hobbies, if she had any things that she liked to support, I would do something in light of your daughter. I would do something positive that would represent the love and light that she brought to the earth. So I would make that day about that. I would stay completely away from that narcissist. We know that they like to switch and bait. They'll act like, oh, it's going to be this positive thing. And, they'll make it about something else. And before you know it, they're bringing that negative energy into the day, and they're ruining anything positive that you were setting up, okay? Because they're just going to do what's in their nature to do. So remain no contact. Don't feel like you have to say anything to this person, and make it about your daughter and celebrate her life, okay? Do something, of her light. That's what I would do. Spectra says, not all narcs are bully. A lot of them are covert narcissists, and that is very dangerous. Yeah, but, just like we have the overt narcissists, we have the covert narcissists, but they're all still manipulating. They're just taking a different form of doing it. And they're still bullying it. Because if someone is being passive aggressive with someone who may be in a mentally fragile state and saying things and, just picking at them little by little by little, it's another form of bully, and it's even more, actually, it's even more harsher, because we all know that, the emotional and psychological damage from those relationships have, scarred us a lot more than even the physical aspects, not to say that one is over the other. Hey, Mika. That's right, Shelly Ann. The narc does a good thing when they go away. There we go, Valerie. Every day, every month is a new anniversary, and the further you're getting away from your old toxic behaviors, and the more that you're setting a new pathway to, being healthy. You're welcome, Dorothy. She says, we always go to the crash site and we hold vigils. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, I would, as in we, meaning you and a narcissist, or like you and your support system? Tanisha says, how do you know the difference between a narc or just a cheating guy? I packed my stuff and left because I went on Facebook and the girl was acting like they were in a full relationship. Tanisha, I highly recommend that you watch my video, He Cheated and Now What? It's something that I recently did in the last 3 weeks, and I really talk about what you should do when a guy cheats on you, period. How you should go about that in your mentality. And I strongly urge against making decisions out of your emotions when it comes to that. And I definitely not putting yourself in a jam. So if you guys were living together, and I'm hoping that wherever you left to, you're equally or more comfortable, and that you're not the one suffering and putting yourself through something because he cheated, And you went on Facebook and the girl was acting like they were in a full relationship, and hopefully being mature to talk to your partner to verify these things and not listen to, this woman that you never met too. So I would, I don't know a lot of details about your relationship, how long you've been together, if you guys have children, if you're financially reliant on this person. It's so many factors that go, that should be taken into account here. So I would have minimally spoken to my partner about what someone is posting on Facebook about them having a relationship. I would clarify some things, and then, it's just so many factors. It's hard for me to give you specific advice without knowing, honestly. But I think you should watch that video and at least have that right perception. And as much as it may be challenging, make decisions out of your logic and never put yourself in a worse position because you're emotionally upset. And that doesn't mean don't break up with him, but in some situations we have to come up with the best plan to do that in a way that is smoothest and considerate to us, because we don't deserve to be further inconvenienced, okay? And thank you, Olivia. Tanya says narc behavior may include cheating along with other traits of NPD. Absolutely. Tanisha says the narc stuff has my eyes wide open. Yeah. Valerie says July 23rd next month will be 1 year no contact. Amazing. And I bet you can look back and see your progression too. And it only gets, stronger over time. Tanisha says, I was wondering if he was in Limberance. Is that a location? Tanisha says, he denied it, of course. He just a friend and not with her. Well, I don't know what kind of evidence the girl has, pictures, like what. But if he's a narcissist, chances are she's probably not stretching the truth, and he probably is guilty of doing these things. Yeah, she's just a friend. Why do you have friends outside of you, right? Girlfriends outside of you. So it sounds like, smelling a little fishy now. Smelling a lot of fishy. Okay. So I guess, your courses of action, you've already moved out though. So, I don't know if you guys have kids or what's going on there. So, yeah, they're always going to deny it. Miss Mina Z says, every guy says that, just a friend. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Shaggy. It wasn't me. Jem says, lately to get my attention and get me emotional, my guy has been bringing up my dad and that he would have liked to know him. My dad passed away 20 years ago. I talk about him all the time. So you're broken up. He knows I get in my feelings about him. Right. So you're broken up with an ex-narc and he's trying to play on your emotions for your father to at least have a conversation with you. That's what it sounds like. Tracy says, I've grown a lot, but I still have triggers, not to mention it's on again, hoovering, and I ignore. Yeah, because, that relationship was a trauma, you know. It's a trauma, so you're going to, chances are, have some triggers. And like I said, we can minimize to eliminate them now. Okay. Yeah, they turn into it because Maureen, they're like, they're just on cloud nine with the love bomb. So yeah, they're like ready to just be the narcissist lawyer, police officer, like, wear every hat that the narcissist wants. That's right, Tracy. God bless all survivors. All right. Michelle says, I'm new to this too, but it has helped me so much. I'm just getting out of an 11-year marriage. To one. To took him back in 2016. Then he cheated again in 2018. I wasn't going to go through a third. Yeah, I understand. It's too much floating around out here. Jim says, no, we are together. He doesn't when I'm not paying attention to him. Yeah, narcissists are very needy and they're by any means necessary. I'm serious. By any means necessary. But for those of you who have these anniversaries coming up, because I'm going to have to get off of here in a moment, like I said, just change what that day represents and turn it into empowerment for yourself. Find a way to make it an empowerment for you, okay? Instead of like some doom and gloom demise day that just sucks your energy into the darkness, sucks you into depression, make you vulnerable for that narcissist who may, try to hoover you on that day, You don't want to be susceptible to these things of breaking your no contact, ending up back in the sack with them, or doing anything else that could be toxic for you. It's not the day to just get drunk and black out and, listen to sad love songs or do anything. Make it a positive day. Do something sweet for yourself. Acknowledge your beauty, acknowledge your progress, give yourself credit, and, recognize that it was a part of your journey and all the pieces of the puzzle help you get to this day. And, that's going to be a positive thing. Make it a positive thing. You don't have to lie to yourself. You're not lying to yourself by focusing on the positive aspects. Because focusing on all the negativity that you can't change, because what? It's in the past. You can't change it anyway, guys. So make it a positive day. Right. Every day, every moment is a part of your journey, Tracy. So it all adds up. All right. So, it is what it is. I'm going to read this last one right here before I go, guys. My narcissistic wife just started getting child support from me and now claims that I have some mysterious child with some other woman before we were married. Major gaslighting to me. Yeah, but why would she do that? That might lower the child support there. Lower her payment. She trying to do that. But oh, thank you, Miss Mina. Oh, God bless everyone. And before you guys go, I'm going to eventually be putting a link below here because I'm starting a second channel. I should have said this in the beginning, but I'm got to get used to making this announcement. I'm starting a second channel, guys, and it's to celebrate and support motherhood. All right. I shared it with the support group over on Facebook. If you haven't done that, feel free to go over there. But I'm going to start leaving it in a link below here. And it's just extra support. If you come over in that channel, you get a little glimpse into my personal life. But I also talk about topics for moms. And Tracy, I did get your requested video for that channel on lazy teenagers and getting them to do their chores and stick with it and things like that. So I have a second channel, guys, and it's called Mommy Life with Six, because I have 6 kids. For some of you who don't know, Lakia has 6 kids, a handful, a plateful, all of that. So Mommy Life Space with 6, and you guys will see that profile pop up. Feel free to subscribe to that channel and hit that bell, guys. I would love for all of the moms to come over to that channel. And guess what? We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun and a lot of laughs. And we're going to get serious. We might shed a couple tears, but they won't be anything to trigger you into something negative. But just, look, being a mom is a lot and has its overwhelming moments, but it has a lot of beauty in it. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. But I have to woosah too, guys. So you'll get to see that part of my life. So I definitely, extend that invitation for you guys to come over to the new channel, Mommy Life Space with, and then the number 6. You'll see my picture there. I'm going to be uploading a lot more videos there. I just have to do editing. That kind of editing is on a whole nother level. And I have about 5 videos that I'm going to put up, plus the requested video from Tracy33 on the lazy teenagers. So I got to get all of that together on that channel. It's not going to change anything that I have going on here with reflection and progression. That's thriving. It's going to stay strong. I'm going to continue, everything that I have going on here. So don't worry about that. I just have that one going too. So I feel like I can offer a lot of support for mothers too, because a lot of people come to me coaching for that too. So, that channel will be a little funner and a little serious at times. So you guys are welcome. Don't forget about the support group over on Facebook for survivors of narcissistic abuse, the one-on-one coaching that all of you are welcome to get. There's so many ways for you guys to get it. Get in where you fit in with that. You can go to the website, lakiacrawford.com. You can go through Patreon and just have a monthly membership with me. And you pledge to pay that to support the channel, and you will get perks such as coaching and things like that. So if you go to my Patreon, that link is below all the videos as well. And especially for those of you who have been financially abused, I believe it's at the $29.99 a month. Or is it $24.99? It might be $24.99 a month. You get 3 coaching sessions a year. And you get one as soon as you sign up and make your first payment. So, hey, there's a lot of ways for you guys to get that. I have mobile texting support through monthly Patreon, and that's $125 a month. You get to text Coach Lakia instead of breaking your no contact and texting that narcissist or other toxic people who really can't give you anything positive for that text, okay? So there's a lot of things at you guys' disposal. I've written 4 books. You can find out about them on my website, lakiacrawford.com. And they're also available on Amazon and barnesandnobles.com, the ebook and the hard copies. And, you know, they're great ways to fill the voids and get additional pearls, guys. So I highly recommend if you want signed copies of those books. And I even have a deluxe package where you can get all 4 books mailed to you from my website and signed by me personally. And if anyone's ever gotten that from me, you guys know how cute I do that. I have like the cutest little card, and I tie like the cute little ribbon on it. Like, I really put a personal touch to it because, you know, yes, money is a tool to help us survive in this Western civilization, but it's really not all about money. I actually enjoy and love everything that I do, guys, and it doesn't feel like work to me. So, you know, I enjoy this stuff. So, pick my brain. I'm here. All the pain and suffering and stuff I've gone through, definitely making lemonade, you know, out of that and sharing that with other people, you know, to pull them through when they're having a similar experience. So thank you guys for tuning in today, of course. And what do I say at the end of all of my videos? I always say, you know, never give up on yourself, of course. Continue to do the work. Nobody knows everything, all right? Sylvia, that's wonderful. You have a lot of information at your disposal. She just discovered my channel. And that was fate, too. You know, nothing just happens, guys. You know, over 500 videos on this channel, so much information, all right? So welcome to the channel, Sylvia, and hopefully you subscribe. Hopefully you subscribe. Hey, Elizabeth, and you're very welcome, Tracy. Thanks for being one of my day ones. Tracy was with me from the beginning. I think I had like 5 subscribers. You know, it takes a while to build up momentum here in this YouTube world. So many platforms, you know. But, you know, I'm the real deal, guys. I sincerely care about your well-beings, um, and you progress it as well, because I've been there and I've done that. I've been there and done that. And if I haven't been there and done that, I've heard other people who have. So I have a lot of information on this stuff. All right, guys. So, well, it depends, Lighthouse. It really, really depends. Well, first of all, if the narcissist knows, and I had to get sucked back in, but if the narcissist knows, if they feel like they can get that reaction from you, they keep trying. Usually, when they receive or see that, you know what, I'm wasting my time with this person, they may go to another supply. Even if they eventually try to come back to you, they're not be going full thrown. It's something in that narcissist's mind that thinks that you're going to crack, that thinks that you're going to say something to them. So I would, how to make them stop, don't give them any supply. I'm serious. We ain't talking about gray rock, and we're talking about complete no contact. Let it fall on deaf ears, okay? Let it fall on deaf ears. And Elizabeth says, aw, thank you, sweetie. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. I'm actually got to switch into mommy mode and stuff. I got to get something for dinner and stuff. I've been working all day, and and the twins are probably like, Mommy. But I don't even want to take them grocery shopping because it's so much work, and they take up space. I would need like a whole nother cart for my food, guys. So I rarely ever take the twins grocery shopping with me for that reason. But some of the stores have the cute carts where you could put the kids in the front, and it just makes it feel like you're pushing like a limousine. So I don't know. But I'll talk about that on my other channel. For those of you who go over to the other channel, you'll see that side of me, right? All right, guys. Well, you have a blessed day. And if today is your anniversary from a narcissist, okay, have a sip of champagne. If you drink a sip of wine, have a celebration, all right? Do not make this a negative day, all right? Make it a day of reflection of how far you've come in your journey, all right? Make it a beautiful thing and not a horrible thing, all right? Valerie says, lucky 6. Mom, my mom had 13. Woo! And it was always, yes, never a dull moment. Like, it really is never a dull moment. And you guys will see if you come over there, you'll see how undull it is. All right, guys. Oh, yeah, a lot of love. And a lot of love in the community. So I'll be seeing you guys soon. I think I have a viewer requested video that I got to do pretty soon. So I'll be doing that. And then we never did our live chat to follow up on the suicidal thoughts. I know it's a little bit of a deeper topic, but yeah, I wanted to get the statistics out and, touch a little bit more on that because that's very, very important. I know how low a narcissist can make you feel. All right. Yes, a lot of love, guys. So I'll be seeing you guys soon. All right. You guys have a beautiful day and thank you guys for everything. Talk to you soon.